Hello, hello. I'm stalling out here for just a few minutes. I want to give you a chance to get on. Please say hello when you get here. And I see that so far I'm all by myself in my studio, just waiting for those numbers to start popping up. I am expecting a few people. There we go. Please say hello and let me know where you're calling from. Oh, you know what? Oh no, I do have my comments on. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Christine. Welcome here. So glad you made it. I haven't been outside yet today, but I was outside yesterday. It's freezing. Who's been outside yet today? Because I have to go out later this afternoon. Let me introduce myself. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba. I'm happy that you're here. Bonjour, Lucy. Nice to see your name pop up. And you're on YouTube. That's great. Don't forget to share. Let me know that you have shared. I will add your name for a draw. Yeah, super simple card today. Super simple card, but stunning. Lillian, good morning. Welcome here. Lillian is my dear friend that we met through Cyberland, or whatever you want to call that. But then when I went to on stage in Vancouver, I met Lillian in person, so it was thrilled. She is a lovely lady. She's living my dream. Living on an acreage. We so regret having shared ours. But anyway, Lillian, welcome here. Shell, welcome here. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I have a stunning card for you. I cannot take credit for it. And you know what? I forgot to write her name down. But it's on my blog, which I haven't posted yet. But so credit goes to this lovely lady, and I sort of did my own thing with it. But let's just chat about a few things first. Kathy, I did get your name down. Thank you so much for that. Kathy always sends out my the actual, hey, I'm going live post, whatever that's called. I'm struggling today here. I had a terrible night last night, did not sleep very well. This is exhausting, isn't it? Looking at this, like the last chance items. So we're just going to take that away. But I'll talk a little bit about a few of the items that I'm using today that are last chance. And I am submitting an order. If you want to get in on that order, please use host code. Wait for it right here. Use that host code, please, before you check out, okay? That would be very helpful. If you need that again, just let me know and I can resend that to you. With the new mini that has come out, where did it go? Right here. That's all I can show you. It's going live in January. There's amazing paper in here. Always, right? Always. Anyway, I'm doing a paper share. If you purchased all of it, it would cost you just over $225. I will sell you half a sheet of the 12 by 12s and one 6 by 6 of everything for only $60. If you do want in on that paper share, here is the little bit.ly code that you would use to grab that. Or you can just drop me an email and I can send you the link as well, okay? Last but certainly not least, the December tutorial bundle, okay? There is the bit.ly code for the December tutorial bundle. If you want to purchase it, it's $25. If you place a $60 order with me, you will automatically receive that when I send it to you. It doesn't automatically happen. I have to physically send it to you. Those are not my stipulations, though. Those are the stipulations of the young lady that actually puts this together. So I need to honor that. So with a $60 order, you will get the bundle, or if you want to purchase it without a $60 order, it's $25, okay? And there are 44 amazing projects in here from Stampin' Up demonstrators from around the world. So now, having said that, if you take part in the paper share, that is a $60 order, okay? So you will be included in that, okay? Let's get back here. Lucy, merci for sharing. How's that for French? Merci for sharing. And Kathy, yes, I have you down. That's what we call in my land franglais, which is half French, half English, franglais. Let's get on to the card. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay? So should I show, well, I'll show you the card, because I'm going to say, should I show you the card? But it looks like a Christmas bauble, okay? I'm in love with this technique. I'm in love with this. And super, super, super simple, okay? I forgot to grab a piece of scrap paper, but you know what? One might show up. You never know. Good morning, Lorraine. I'm not sure what you mean by good morning, Barbara Murphy. But anyway, Lorraine, welcome here. My name is Denise Willerton. Maybe you are trying to tag someone. I'm not sure how that works. So what you're going to do is, back onto the card here. What we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of crumb cake, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4, okay? And this is a little template that I have cut out using a, well, what is this? This is about a, oh, I'm measuring it the wrong way. This is about a 2 1/4 inch, 2 1/4 inch circle. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when you don't sleep well. We're going to need a piece of scrap paper. So you're going to grab your scrap paper. Oh, good morning, Lorraine. Oh, I didn't realize that you could tag that way, but thank you. So Lorraine, so obviously you have shared. I will add your name to the draw. And I think you're new here. Where are you from? And if you're not, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I forget who has joined me. So, okay, Lorraine, I've got your name down, okay? Christine, ignore the emoji. I didn't see one. I did not see the emoji. You're going to take the same size scrap paper. Wow, I feel like I'm all over the map here today, which is 4 1/4 by 5. Is it? No, it's 4 by 5 1/4. So I want bigger space at the top. Do you see how my circle is closer to the bottom of my template? And this is cardstock, okay? Then I'm going to take a piece of my Post-it note tape, and I'm going to place that down because I don't want that going anywhere. And you know what? I probably don't need 2, but let's just do 2, okay? Leanne or Lillian, thank you for sharing. I will write your name down as well. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're a friend. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now I remember. I am so sorry. Let's grab a blending brush, okay? And that was probably a hint. And let's grab some Whisper White, okay? I re-inked this the other day, yesterday to be specific. So hopefully I've got nice ink in there. And with the craft ink, it's more a wet ink. So you know how you get that splotch when you're using the other stamp pads? You tend to not get the splotch with the craft ink because it is more wet, and you're able to drag it around. Do you see how I'm kind of dragging that color? I hope that's coming through. Okay. just about done. And I'm staying away from the center, and I want to do that on purpose. So there's a little bit of, see that little line there? Watch how I will be able to move that. Mostly. Okay. That looks about good for me. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a white jelly roll. Now, you know what? I have some of these Signo white as well, and I don't know if anybody else has problems with them. I do. I just cannot seem to get them to go. So I've got a piece of basic black scratch. Now see how I initially get one line and now there's nothing. And I feel like there's still ink in my barrel. I just don't have luck with the Signo, if that's what it's called. This is just a jelly roll, okay? And I much prefer it. I tend to get my line. So what I want to do now that I've got my blending done, I want to just very carefully go around my circle. And I'm going to go around a few times. You can't see anything that's happening yet, but when I take when I take my template off, you're going to see. Yeah, Shell, right? Don't like the Signo. And you probably pay more for it anyway. So now I'm going to remove my tape, and that white line that I was doing with the jelly roll is very, very faint. You can't really see it, but it does make a difference. Then I'm going to grab my Grassy Grove, and I want to grab this deer. Now you can use any element that you want. Like this would be really cute with that sleigh, which is what the young lady used. And again, I forget her name. It's not even close to being on my mind. Let's move all of this out of the way. Let's get our Stamparatus. And then you're going to need soft suede. Okay. Red rubber, so I don't need this. Let's put that down. Let's get our deer kind of in the center. Now, if you had a bigger circle or a smaller item, but probably a bigger circle, more so, you could also do that same idea and use another template and just make a little moon in there. But I'm not doing that because my thing is too big. Hi, Carol. Welcome here. Good morning, Jenna. Can you use white watercolor pencil instead? You know what, Kathy? Good question. I've never tried. I have never tried, and my watercolor pencils are not on hand here. But you know what? I'll give it a go and I'll let you know. Carol, thank you so much for sharing. Let me add your name. Of course, somebody is going to want this card. It is stunning. Let's take a peek. I want to make sure, yeah, nothing moved. Now, because of my white craft ink, I'm going to give this another little ink up here. Yeah, Kathy, that's a really good question. I'll do that after, and I'll let you know. Carol, thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you. Love my pressure tool. Love, love, love it. Okay, that is done. Let's just give that a quick little wipe here. And now what I want to do is some splotching, okay? I'm not the best at this, but you know what? I love this technique, and I'm determined to master it. Now, here's what you're going to do to get some splotches. And I don't mind if some of the splotches go outside of my circle. Hopefully not too many. You're going to grab a block. You're going to grab your Whisper White refill. Oh, okay. Yeah. And you know what, Kathy? Let me know. Let me know if it works. Let's put a little daub on there, about that. It's really thick, okay? It is a thick ink. And let's grab a little painting brush. This is just from the dollar store. And some water. This is simply water in this glass right here, which I'm going to keep it away from everything. And let's just thin that up. So it's quite thin. Now here's where I just haven't mastered this yet. So if anybody else has any tips or tricks, let me know. So I'm going to pick some of this up, and I just want to gently tap. I'm just not, I don't know what the best way is to do it. I don't want too much, but I want a little more than that, but I'm scared. What is the best way? If you do it with watercolor pencils, blend it with the, oh, okay, you are, thanks, Shell, for answering Kathy. I just did not have the brain capacity to think that through. Let's grab my take your pick tool. And maybe that's the trick. Ooh, I like that better. Getting a little too close to my work. There we go. I want some in the middle. Sorry for that clicking now noise. I feel like it's right in your ear. Okay, that's all I'm going to do. Let's tuck that away. But you know what I want to do now is we're going to do the same technique, but I'm going to grab Wink of Stella. Like, I don't know if you can see it on here. Let's see if I can. With the spritz, yeah, you know what, Lillian? I think the spritzer would be too much. I think. I don't know. Good question. So let's grab our Wink of Stella. Let's prime it. I can see the ink coming into the barrel. Okay. And you almost can't see this. It's really loud. I'm sorry. You can't see it, but I can. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely there. I should be singing a Christmas song so you're not hearing the noise of the clicking, but then again, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's close that. Or actually, you know what? That is still open, so let's use it. Grassy Grove, you're going to find that in the annual catalog, and that's on page 84, okay? And then I'm going to grab my Leaves of Holly, which is on the last chance. And if I have time, which I likely will, I want to show you how beautiful these are when they are stamped. Let's grab the Christmas Wishes and our Stamparatus. And I'm going to need my foam because now I'm working on photopolymer. put that down. Now, craft ink does take longer to dry, so I'm not sure if some of these dots are dry or not, so I'm being very careful. Let's pick up our stamp. Ink that up. Thanks, Shell. Yeah, I just love this whole splotching technique. Now, I guess you could stamp your sentiment before you do the splotching, and no card will ever look the same. Okay, I'm happy with that. And I can definitely see the wink of Stella on here, but I know that just will not come through. Yeah, you know what, Kathy, I have not mastered that, and I have a feeling that your dots end up being much bigger. I think. I don't know that. And you know what? I've got that puff paint right in front of me. I'm looking right at it. But I don't want to put it down on this card in case I don't like it. But you know what? I do have this. Let's give that a go. Anybody else use this? So this is the Snowfall Accents puff paint. I haven't used it yet. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it or not. Oh, here it comes. Let's see what happens. I think it's coming. Yeah, I've got a hole there. I'm just taking a pin, like a straight pin. It's a fancy straight pin. It's like a giant pearl. Here we go. So that's what it would look like. It ends up being, and then you have to heat set it. It ends up being not as random, right? Because you have to physically put it down. But let's grab our heat tool and let's see what happens with this puff paint. I'm going to try to... Sorry, I'm right in your ear with that. I just wanted to see, I wanted you to see it come to life. So they are melting. So Kathy, to answer you, yes, it would work. But you'll never get them down as randomly as you would want them, okay? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. What I want to do again now is, because our poor dear, look at our dear. It's just there, kind of floating in cyberspace. Let's get some footing on him. So I'm just, with my jelly roll again, I'm just putting some lines underneath his feet. I think I need a new jelly roll. Don't fail me now. And I'm going to put a few more underneath. And you know what? This actually would be a good place for puff paint. Let's give that a go. Now I have to heat set that, because with the puff paint, you have to heat set it, okay? Okay. Let's give that a go. And hopefully I'm happy with that. Let's get that puff paint melted. So now the deer is actually standing in the snow. And I think with puff paint, you want to be careful because there is a point where you're actually melting it too much. There we go. I think that looks set. Yep. Okay. Now what we're going to do, so that the sentiment was from Leaves of Holly, and I cut my template using the layering circles dies, and now I'm going to grab the country wreath dies, okay? And I never checked on that. I think, is that going forward? Did I write that down? I did not. Country wreath dies. Bear with me for 1 second. Country wreath dies, page 59. What does our, and I did do some markings in my book. 59. It is carrying over. So this is carrying over the country wreath and the dies, but the bundle will not be carrying over. So if you are interested in that and you want a savings, you want to grab the bundle now. So I grabbed the Evening Evergreen glimmer paper, which you're going to find in, there it is. I can say I wanted 6. You're going to find that in the little catalog, and that is on page 31, last chance. And then also the red, you're going to find that on page 9, and that is also your last chance. The red comes with also white. The Evening Evergreen one also comes with, let me show you. It's stunning. I am for sure adding this to my order. Susan, thank you so much. I see your comment and I will write your name down. So there's kind of this very vanilla, let's say, glimmer, and there's your Evening Evergreen, and then there's gold, okay? So in that package is where you'll get that, and that is a last chance item, okay? So both the green and the red glimmer paper in the little mini catalog, okay? Oh, Karen, thank you, and welcome here. Karen and Susan. Okay, here we go. We're going to, you know what I want to do is I want to add my little strip of ribbon first. This ribbon is gorgeous. It is called the Satin Edged Ribbon, and I don't recall if it's carrying over or not. And I want that right there, okay? Because I want this to look like an ornament, okay? There's a little bit of a closer shot. So I'm going to grab my silicone mat and I'm going to grab my tear and tape. This is how I like to put my adhesive down. I'm a tear and tape fan. Let's grab our little metal ruler and just give that a tug. Okay, there it is. And then I changed it to 10 o'clock. I did, Barb. I'm sorry. And then my reminder this morning said 10 o'clock. Sorry about that. But welcome here, Barb. Then you're going to grab your Take Your Pick tool after you give that a good burnish. And I did with my fingers. Do I need my Take Your Pick? I don't. There you go. So now the backing just comes off like butter. And let's put that, I want to be on my silicone mat. Let's put that in the center. So now we've got, and we're going to tuck that around, we've got this illusion that this is now hanging, right? Now we're going to grab our evening evergreen glimmer paper, and you're not going to believe what I did. I did not use my adhesive sheet backing, which I do all the time. And I think I've been a little bit braggy about that. Oh yeah, I never forget. Well, guess what? I did both times. But all we're going to do is, I've got my Tombow in this little precision one, and then I like to just put a little dot on these leaves. And if you're feeling like a lot came out, pick up the other leaf and just share the wealth. Okay? And now we're going to put that down. I want it onto the bauble, stem this way. So I want that effect hanging into the bauble. We're going to continue and do that again. And share the glue. I know. Lucy, I just, yeah, I usually always remember, but this time I didn't. Let's get these hanging. Come on, baby, hanging up. Working with little pieces here. I guess I could have grabbed my my tweezers, and now I'm just going to eyeball where I think I want another one. I think maybe, let's see, before I put these down, if I put one there, so then there's 5, or do I carry this on? And I have a feeling that's what I want to do. Let's see. Yeah, I want to go longer. So that's what I'm going to do. So I didn't, sorry, I just hit the phone here. I didn't put these two, whoa, with adhesive yet. Let's grab that one and share. So again, this glimmer paper is stunning, and it's coming to an end. So you have until January 4th to get it. I am placing an order. Everything is while supplies last, okay? So if you are interested, please let me know, and I will order that for you. Or if you want to do that yourself, please use the host code. Okay, I'm going to grab some mini dots, and I want to make them even smaller. So I'm just cutting in the middle of each of those little hives, if that's what they're called. And I'm going to put them on the bow. This is where the card really starts to come to life. And it looks like it's taking me a lot of time because I'm kind of visiting as we go. Is that going to be too big for right in the center? Yes. I want to cut another one. Shell, it is gorgeous. Stunning. I'm a sucker for glimmer paper. I just am. I use it a lot. Pardon me. Let me know if you want me to order it for you, Shell, because I can, because I am placing an order. Let's remove that backing. So it's just a mini that I've cut in half, and I've got 5 of them on there. Each side of the bow and then in the center. Okay, let's put our bow down like so. Look at that. I love this card. I love this card. I feel so bad because I can't remember that lady's name, but I did start doing a Facebook post, and so her name is there, just so that I can give credit where credit is due. So if anybody on here has shared, you will be entered for a draw for this card. Let me know if I have missed your name. Kathy, Susan, Karen, Carol, Lillian, Lorraine, and Lucy. Okay. Now I have a piece of soft suede, and this measures 4 1/8 by 5 3. Yeah, 4 1/8 by 5 3. I don't need to be on my scrap paper anymore. Sweet little card, and it just packs a punch. Like so. Down it goes. Everything is feeling dry. Now we're going to grab, I've got my little handy box full of pre-scored and pre-cut card bases. Let's put that down there. Just about done. Let's get some Tombow back there, or whatever adhesive you like to use. I am a Tombow girl. How about you girls? Is it Stampin' Seal or Tombow? I am a Tombow girl. I do like the Stampin' Seal, but it's not my first go-to. Now, before I put any gems on here, let's... Ooh, I'm just a little bit nervous to do that. I was gonna... You know what? I'm gonna put the berries on the inside of the card. Tombow all the way, Tombow all the way. Yep, I'm a Tombow girl. I am. Let's open that up. No naked insides, no naked envelopes. So with these 2-step stamps, what you want to do is your lighter color is on the image that is fuller. So this is fuller, okay? This is fuller, which is what right here, which is what I'm going to use. And then I think I said that backwards. The lighter color goes on the fuller stamp set. The darker color goes on the top, okay? What is your sad news, Tombow? But oh, okay, there you go. And you know what, Carol, I use my tear and tape for 3D projects. Okay, so let's put the full image of the berries down. So that is going to be the lighter color. So I'm going to use, let's go. Oh, I don't know what to use. What would I use? So I'm going to do, oh, the glimmer paper is no longer available. Well, that's sad. That's sad. Okay, so I want to kind of be in the cherry cobbler world, okay? So I want a darker color on the fuller image, and I want, no, other way around. I want a lighter color on the fuller image, and I want, yeah, I could stamp off. I could. You know what? I'm going to go with real red. I am going to go with real red if it's around, and it's not. I had a friend come over and stamp with me the other day. Okay, so fuller image, lighter color. I'm just inking that up, and we're going to stamp off once. It just makes me nervous because I don't want to wreck my card. And so there would be my first stamp. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Stampin' Off thing for me. Let's try this again. Stamp on. Yep, not liking that. Okay, on to something else, because I don't care for that. Da, 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 da. You know what? I'm going to go with what is tried and true for me. Red with cherry cobbler. Yeah, and my real red's not in front of me. You know what? Change of plans. I am going to use the leaf. That's the only thing with the two-step stamping, for me anyway. That is just for me. You need to really know what colors you want, okay? So here was my original plan. There is a kind of a smaller leaf. So that's the fuller, and that is the matching. Yes. Okay, so this is the fuller. So that's going to be the lighter color. And let's just go half off our page. Sorry, Barb. It's the magnet thing getting in the way. Yeah, could be. Could be. Okay, soft succulent. This was the original plan, but then it was like, do I want to do that? But I do. So soft succulent is my fuller image. And I don't want my paper to move. And now we are going to lay down the evening evergreen, or the second stamp, like so. It's coming. So that was the fuller. And this one here is the one that has the lines. Okay. Don't move, paper. Evening evergreen. Okay. But I'm going to try the red with the cherry cobbler. I don't know if I'll do it during my live, but we could give it a test. And you know what? I'm going to try the whole Stampin' Off thing too. So there is my leaf, okay? And that is being discontinued, or last chance, I guess. Discontinued just sounds so harsh, doesn't it? Okay, let's get some bling on this card. Sorry that I'm taking the time to clean my stamps. I will put those away later. Last thing that I need to do, now with this one, I used the holiday rhinestones. With this one, I want to give you the choice. Am I going to use the festive pearls or the flat adhesive backed? Which one? I love the festive pearls. I really do. And there's no right or wrong answer. It's just What? Whoa, I keep hitting my phone. I'm sorry. What should we be doing here, girls? Carol, it is a beautiful card. I'm so excited for whoever the recipient is going to be. Oh, and you know what? Sorry about that banner. I'm sorry. I just noticed that. I should be looking up every now and then. Flat adhesive back or festive pearls? Ladies, you choose. It's such a fun card. I hope you give it a go. I hope pearls. Okay. Festive pearls it is. Festive pearls it is. So I've got green in my, I've got gold in my ribbon. So maybe we should do gold. Look at these. They are my favorite. I love them. Yep, and that's what I'm thinking because the gold in there. So we're just going to grab 3 of them and randomly place these on the card, kind of in a triangle-ish form. Okay, so that's it. There is the card. So for those that shared, Lucy, Lorraine, Lillian, Carol, Karen, Kathy, and Susan, let's get your names on the wheel. And let's see who is going to win either the gold or the green. You know what? I just realized that I forgot to do on here. I have to do it. When I looked at the other card, I have to do it. You're going to grab your blending brush. We weren't finished. I jumped ahead. It is such a perfect card, Susan. Let's soften these edges, and hopefully it's not going to be too late because of my ribbon. But I don't know if you can see a difference already, how the card is starting to look even, I don't know, to me, more magical. Like it just, trying to move that a little bit. Clean my gold rhinestones off. As soon as I saw the other card, I'm like, oh, I forgot to sponge the edges. I love the sponged edges. And you would do that before you put it down on your soft suede. So I've kind of, my soft suede is looking very snowy. Let's just keep moving that around a little bit here. And clean those golds off. There. Now I feel better. Regina, hello, welcome here. Okay, so there is the card, looking like a Christmas decoration. Okay, let me get my names. Regina, thank you so much. Let me add your name. Let me add your name. And I will get that wheel rolling, and let's see who wins this stunning card. Lorraine, it is beautiful. It's really nice. Okay, let me, oh, you know what? Let me share the window. Share screen. Last time when I did this, I had forgotten to open up my wheel, and so when I did that, because it wasn't already there, my sound went off. Susan, Karen, Carol. Karen, Carol. Thank you everyone for sharing. Lillian, Lorraine. Lillian, Lorraine. So nice that you girls joined me. Lucy and Regina. Lucy and Regina. Okay, coming back. Let me know if I forgot anyone. Let me know if I forgot anyone. It's such a beautiful card, Regina. I'm obsessed, and it actually is a very simple card. If you were doing assembly line, you would knock these off in a minute. You need the glimmer paper, for me anyway. That's what just wakes it right up, okay? Let's go back and let's give this wheel a spin. So let's shuffle the names and shuffle the names, and let's give it a spin. I want to see who the winner is. I can't read it from this. Susan, that's awesome, Susan. So I don't know if, and maybe I have sent you a card before. If you want to send me an email, here is my address, and let me know your physical address so that I know where I am sending the card for you. And I think you're still here. Do you want the gold one, or do you want the green gems? So my email is simply my name, Denise Willerton @gmail.com. If you are watching from YouTube, I would be honored, honored if you would subscribe to my page. It helps me out an awful lot. And I'm trying to get my numbers up. I'm not going to lie. So if you are on YouTube and you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. The gold, it's yours, Susan. And if you hit the bell, you will always be notified when I do go live. So with that, that's our day today. So thank you so much for joining me. And Susan, congratulations. I will go back and see if I have your email or your physical mailing address. I'm not sure if I do though, Susan, but the gold one is yours. I'm popping that in the mail for you. Ladies, have a lovely day. Thank you so much for joining me. Next week is the 15th. I think I'm going live. It all depends on where I'm at. But so far, I think I'm going live 10 o'clock Thursday mornings. Sorry about my typo from last night. I was kind of in a fog. And Regina, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining me. It means an awful lot. So ladies, have a lovely day. We'll talk to you later. And I will let you know if I'm going live next week as the week kind of carries through. Happy shopping, get your Christmas done, and just enjoy the day. Talk to you later. Bye now.